Hey, it's Doran. This is the month of October. It's October 6th, and the new deals have just dropped for some reason. Last month's deals are good through the 5th, and the new deals start on the 6th. I don't know if that's a regular thing. I can't remember. I thought they came out on the 1st. But anyways, let's go ahead and I'm going to sort by highest to lowest. These are the inside track deals here at Harbor Freight for October 2023. All right, we got a Pro TIG 205. No experience with that, but $200 off. It's a pretty good deal. Here's one of the big Badland Apex. Is Badland Apex the top brand? I can't tell. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought it was just Badland. It seems like they have maybe a Badland Apex as well, which is like a different brand. I don't know. Anyways, confusing. $40 off. Not a big deal. Wet saw, $50 off. Not a big deal. Won't be buying that. Not enough to move the needle for me. And I don't have any tiling anytime soon. I would like to get one eventually. Here's a little MIG, $70 off. Meh. Ooh, 22-ton air jack. Nice. $70 off that. It's a good price, I think. Here is a large modified sine wave power inverter. So only $20 off, which is nothing. Basically, they just want to let you know that they do sell it. Modified sine wave is not going to be good for sensitive electronics like laptops and things. So, and unclean power is just going to damage things. So, make sure that what you're running off of that is going to be okay with modified sine wave. Here's a power feed drain cleaner. Nice. By Hydrostar Drain Monster. $50 off there. Okay. We got a pipe threader. I'd love to get one of these. Oh, this is a new thing. New Bauer 12 amp heavy duty portable electric pipe threader. Yeah, I dig that. $60 off. That's, I don't know, what about 18% off? It's probably okay. Probably a good deal. I don't know what they cost normally. I'm sure a lot more than that at most places. Okay, I would like one of these horizontal/vertical metal cutting bandsaws, but at only $20 off. That's not gonna get me out of bed to purchase it. Here's a rack for your truck. $40 off there, $289. Here's one of these code readers, OBD2 code reader. I don't know exactly what additional features this has. It's at $259, $330 regularly, so presumably it's kind of like a mid-range one with a bit more features. Probably not like the full test functioning of like a $700 unit. I'm not sure, but you'd have to look and see. Is that going to do more than just a basic one that you can get for like $50 to $90? That's Bluetooth that you can plug in. I'll put a link in the description for the one that I have. I think it's pretty cool. Blue Driver is the one I have. Actually, I have another one too, but the Blue Driver has some nice software. $30 off one of these. I'm assuming that's like a lead acid battery inside there. Correct me if I'm wrong. What is it? Lead acid. Yeah, okay. So that thing's going to be just huge and heavy. And at $300, oh my God, get yourself a lithium ion. Skip this. For $300, you can get a pretty good lithium ion one. Maybe not a 3400 peak amp, but I mean, if you need that many amps, I guess, I don't know what you're jump starting, like heavy machinery, I guess. Here's $10 off some other wet sliding table saw. Not very much. Here's the ultra low profile 1.5 ton. Yeah, I want that one. That's for race cars. $20 off, not a very good deal. I wish I had this log splitter. I mean, I wish I had a need for it, because that thing, I bet, is fun. $20 off, not a very good deal. I think, again, they're just like, hey, just in case you didn't know that we had this, we do sell it. Um, here's the little, this is kind of an odd shape, this one. Kind of weird. I don't know if that's the most convenient shape for it, but if you're getting that shape, you probably know that you want that. I don't know, the hot dog one seems like a better way to move things around. Only $10 off, not a good deal. Here's a big air impact wrench, 1-inch anvil, 8-inch extended anvil as well. 2,500 foot-pounds, only $260. Come on. Get that. Oh, we got $50 off the 5-drawer mechanics cart. This thing's pretty decent. I don't really recommend getting any of the carts unless they have, at least 4 or 5 drawers. I have one, the one that I got for $100 from Harbor Freight, just the single drawer one, and it's not all that functional. But it was only $100. But it took me so long to put it together. It probably takes the same time to put it together as this one. So for the extra, actually this one, yeah, you probably have to put this one together. I don't know. But for $250, you can get the single bank cart right now, depending on the color that you get. That's only $250, and you do not have to assemble that thing. You just have to put the wheels on it. So just the assembly savings alone, and for only $30 more than this one right here, you get a few more drawers. I think it's like 7 or 8 drawers. The thing's pretty awesome. So, I mean, unless you really need that cubby underneath, but there's a drywall panel hoist. Never had to use one of those. $30 off. Ooh, $50 off this 4-ton Daytona. Nice. It's a little 9-inch 2-stroke gas cultivator. $20 off. Meh. Roofing nailer. $30 off. 16-ton pipe bender. $20 off. Rotary hammer. $20 off. None of these are that exciting. $169 for this premium ArcSafe auto darkening welding helmet. Not sure how comfortable that is, but $30 off. It's decent. Here's a little compressor duty motor. Oh, here's something exciting. I had this on my list on their last sale when you could get, it was like 20 or 25% off Bauer. And I ended up going with the Edge Belt and Spindle Sander. And didn't get the disc sander, but now maybe I can acquire it this month at some point. $170, that's a good deal. 12-inch. I'd really like that thing. I'd like to have a couple, actually. One with a fine, one with a rough. Here's a little Hercules. Not little, but it's the 8-inch heavy-duty professional bench grinder. $20 off there. It's $170. I don't know what the deal is. They replaced the other Hercules one. I have the Hercules one with variable speed, and it also has a light. This one isn't showing that it has a light. I guess I assume it has a light on here. But I got it for much cheaper. I got that thing on clearance. They got rid of it. So I got it for 40% off, so somewhere around 100 or, I don't know, maybe even less. Here is the abrasive cutoff saw. The Hercules. I have the Bauer version of this, which is pretty much identical. I couldn't really see any difference. I checked them out in the store. I haven't taken them apart and compared the internals, but I just felt how sturdy they were in the store, and the Bauer was just as sturdy, and it was like $150. I might have even got it on sale for $130 or $120. I think it was just on sale for $120. The Hercules does come with a blade. They both say they're 15 amp, but this one says it's like 4.3 horsepower, and the other one, I think the Bauer says it's only like 3.8 horsepower, which is kind of weird because the math doesn't quite add up there. But either one of those I think are fine. Hercules comes with a blade, if I didn't mention that. Here's a 3-ton low profile. Oh, this would be nice. I wonder if this would get under my Lexus. 140, that's a good deal. And it's 3 tons. Might check that out. 20-ton air/hydraulic bottle jack. $100. Nice. That's this Sweet deal. Never used one of these air ones before, but kind of fun to try out. Only $100. This floor rack looks pretty nice. $30 off. That's a good deal. You do access it from the front and the back, so it's kind of something that you'd be rolling around, or would be kind of a dividing wall or something between workspaces. So that's a little bit weird, but it might work in some sort of situation. I'm imagining it in like a big factory, though, not in someone's garage. So here's a dust collector. Ooh, I'd like one of those. $140. It's interesting. Maybe I'll get that. Oscillating spindle sander. Now, I did say I just got an oscillating spindle sander, but it would be kind of cool to have one just set up already. I was kind of planning on using the other one that I have for more edge and belt stuff. $130 for this. Seems like a pretty sweet deal. $130. I might get that. I'm running out of bench space, though. I'm gonna have to make some more bench space. Here's a 1-inch twin hammer. $150. Here's a little tongue box. $130. That's a pretty sweet deal. There's an electric jack leg. $150. Oh, that looks nice. This Chief. That's their high-end air tool stuff. See, long barrel hammer. That'd be nice. That's a good deal. $120. I've had my eye on this parts washer right here. $120. That's a pretty good price. I might end up getting that this month. I don't have any sort of sink or any way to wash stuff out in the garage, so I'm just go inside and use the kitchen sink. So I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that. Oh my god, another log splitter. So if you can't afford the other log splitter, here's like a smaller, less efficient one. Okay, you know what? This looks like the Hercules grinder. This looks like the Hercules grinder they had before. The one that I had. So it's got that same gooseneck, the variable knobs. Yeah, I wonder if they just like sort of rebranded it as the Bauer one. They are kind of stepping their game up on stuff. Interesting. $120. It's a nice grinder. I like it. Although the gooseneck doesn't quite get to where you want. It's a little bit short. I'll do a review of it. There's certainly not without its problems, but I got it. The deal on it I got was pretty good, and it works pretty reasonably well. You know what I mean? It works fine. Here's a big Icon click type torque wrench. I don't really like the click type ones, but $120 is pretty good. Icon's their high quality mechanics tools. So I've got the Chief 4-inch professional high-speed extended reach air cutoff tool. Oh wow, yeah, that thing looks pretty nice. $120. I'd love to have that. $20 off, I think, is a pretty good deal. Here's a little gas engine horizontal shaft. $110. Oh my god, for 79 cc's, that's a steal. Oh yeah, here's the service cart that I was talking about. Yeah, I got it for like $100. I got the blue one, and it took me forever to put it together. You got to put in so many bolts, and then bolt that thing up there. I think this cart is like essentially the same between the 4, the 5 drawer, and then this single drawer one, but you just bolt in the different drawer assembly there. And maybe they're a little bit different otherwise, but I've heard people saying that they're compatible and like swapping around the bodies between them and stuff. I've seen some interesting stuff on the Harbor Freight subreddit. All right, here's a nice wrench set. So you got metric and SAE, 14-piece, no skip, $100. Yeah. It's the anti-slip grip. That's a nice set, and that's a good deal. No skip, so it's going to go, like, let's look at the metric one here. It's going to go from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 19 millimeters, no skips. And then the SAE one is going to be no skip sizing as well. You can see 1/4 inch up to 1 inch. And it looks like, you know, in 16ths, you do get the 11 30-seconds. So, I don't know, some people might put in like a 7 and a 9 30-seconds and maybe a 13 30-seconds. But they do call it no skip sizing. So, all right. Front wheel drive bearing remover. Yeah, that sounds cool. Might use that one day on my front wheel drive car. $90, pretty sweet. Oh, dang. All right. I've been wanting this 15 amp 7/9 inch trigger grip angle grind. This is the big hog right here. $100. I'm going to score one of these this month, definitely. Gonna screenshot that. Make sure I grab it. That'll sort of complete my grinder collection. I got the 13 amp 4.5 to 6 inch one, and then I got an 8 amp Bauer, and then the brushless Hercules cordless one. So pretty good on angle grinders for now. Here's a welding cart, only $100. Pretty sweet deal. Doesn't really have like storage and stuff though, so that's kind of a bummer. Very basic. Here's a couple service carts that seem to be the same but are listed on here twice. Here's a little Quinn. That's interesting. I wonder if this is like a no skip thing too. I just got some Quinn stuff that was no skip. Their socket set, they have a master socket set. I got the 1/2 inch and the 3/8. I'm gonna go back for the 1/4 inch some point. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No skips there. Fully polished. Pretty sweet. What do they got for the... Oh, so you don't get the 30 seconds, whatever that was, like the 11 30 seconds from the other one. So, I don't know, I guess not quite as complete, but only $89. It's a decent deal. Here's a nice little, very cheap little miter saw. It is only 7 1/4 inch. But if you're doing like some baseboards, crown molding or something yourself, and you just want something cheap to get through this project, $79. I got my Chicago Electric from Harbor Freight for something like that, $67 or $76. And it's a 10 inch. I got it on clearance. Yeah, that thing's pretty awesome too. Here's a little orbital sander, Baxter. I like their logo and their colors. It's kind of cool. Looks nice. $80. I don't really know if that's a very good deal or not. Here's a 50-foot self-leveling cross-line laser. $80. 20% off. 20% off is pretty good. Merlin enclosed retractable air hose reel. Pretty sweet. $80. Manual bead breaker. $59. Ooh, 40% off. That's sweet. Ooh, that's nice. Professional belt air sander. I just got the electric one. This is an air one, so it'd be kind of a hassle to get out. But $80, pretty sweet. There's the metric set. Here's a little steel wagon, $75. A little ultrasonic cleaner, $80. Yeah, it's a nice little small one. I'm looking for something a little bit bigger, but it's pretty nice. Airbrush compressor kit, 16% off. It's an inspection camera. I don't know how good that is, but only $70. I mean, you could try it and see if it's any good. Report back. All right, I think I might get something like this. I would like an adjustable headrest creeper, 23% off, $65. I think that's a pretty good deal. Oh, I have this thing. It's pretty awesome. This multi-purpose 5-inch vise with anvil. Yeah, this thing's awesome. You can clamp pipes on the bottom side if you flip it upside down. Straight jaws up top. Anvil in the middle there. Thing's awesome. So, roof crossbars, interesting, universal. Only $50. Not sure how good they are. Kind of scary how cheap they are. Here's the 4.5 peak wet dry vac. So that's kind of a mid-tier one, $70. Here's a die grinder, $60. That's the corded one. I have the cordless Hercules, which is pretty awesome. This is only 4 amps. That seems kind of underpowered. I don't know much about pumps. Here's a pump, 12% off. Here's a little impacting air ratchet wrench. Interesting. Heavy duty jack stands, 6-ton. Oh, okay, those are nice. $59. I might grab 4 of those for my van. Working on that. Here's an electric chainsaw, $65. Here's another inspection camera, $60. Stool, 20% off. It's decent. Here's a little tabletop wet. This is a cheap little tile saw, $55. I mean, what do you gotta lose? Oh, this is nice. Here's a Cobalt. I actually have this thing. It is pretty nice. I mean, it's decent. $50. It's Cobalt. It's a 29-piece set, the fractional set. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. And the price is right. It's way cheaper than like the competing Milwaukee, for example. And I'm not saying it's the same quality, but it's not that. I don't know. I actually have the Milwaukee and that one. I could compare it. So maybe I'll compare them. Oh, these things are nice. These solid carbide burrs. You pop this into your die grinder. Just go to town. $59. I think it's worth it. It would be cool if they were a bit cheaper. It is only 14% off, so try and shoot for like 25 or 30% off or more is what I like to do. That means it's kind of like a good deal. The under 20% off isn't really pushing it, over 35, 40% is definitely like a good deal. Or at least as far as the pricing of that item goes. Here is this is nice, metal vibratory tumbler bowl. Yeah, that'd be nice to have. I don't have an immediate use for that, but I would like to kind of polish some parts in there. Only $50. I mean, maybe I'll pick it up. Who knows? Lots of other tools that I'd like to get first, though. But that is a good deal. See, that's where it gets kind of enticing. You're like, ooh, 28% off. That's right at my usual kind of line for getting something that I don't quite need, but it's a good deal, so I should pick it up now, is around 30% off. Under that, if I don't really need it, then I'll probably put it off. But if it's something I've been wanting, I'll usually go for it if it's over 30. Here's a nice little compact circular saw. That thing's pretty cool. 4.5 inches. I like it. It's only $40, 42% off. It's a steal. But I probably wouldn't use a corded one because I'd be like, oh, it's such a hassle to plug in. It's a parallel kit. Very exciting. 14% off. Manifold gauge set. Get started into air conditioning units for only $50. What a steal. Oh, these are nice, but they do have a cordless version, which I'd like to get. But $45, that's a pretty sweet deal. I like it. Here's a little car jump starter. Again, looks like a lead acid one. Pretty weak. Looks like pretty cheap construction. $50. Yeah. I'd probably pass on that one. Again, get a little lithium ion one. I think Harbor Freight just introduced some lithium ion ones. Or some new ones. Here's a wheel kit. Nice. Been wanting that wheel kit. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. Just kidding. Wireless winch remote for the Badland. That's cool. Deluxe compression test kit. I think I might have used this one. $40. That's a good deal. Got some trucker's chain. Some flat mount, full motion, 20% off. I think I've seen it cheaper. This thing's pretty nice. I think this is what I got it for, $45. It wasn't a big sale. But this thing's actually, it's powerful. I was like, I'll get it and try it out, and I've been using it for my yard, and I think it's plenty. I mean, of course, with a blower or something like that, you could always have like a little bit more powerful to just blow stuff further, but it blows it plenty fine. So I ended up keeping it. I didn't think I needed like I was gonna get like a 40 volt, something like that, like a Ryobi, or maybe even one of the Atlas ones that they have at Harbor Freight. But I found this 20 volt had enough power for what I needed, and it was much cheaper. So happy with that thing. There's a charger. There's a planer. It's not the one I have. I have a different one. I have the Drill Master one from Harbor Freight. Only $35 for this little planer. Here's some string lights. Not a good deal. Little cheesy Warrior brand reciprocating saw. This is like the stuff that I remember Harbor Freight for when I went years ago. It was just really, really cheap stuff like that. I got well, it does have the battery and the charger. But if you already have the battery and the charger for like the Bauer, you can get, I think I got my Bauer one for about $50. So, not much more. And you do want pretty good power with a reciprocating saw. There's a little tire, some extension cord, not that much off. An electric one. Oh, please, gosh, no. For $40, just come back up here and get yourself this one for $45. And then if you don't have a battery and charger, just get it. You do not want to be using this. I guess this is a vacuum, though, too. If you are vacuuming and mulching, maybe that might be beneficial. It does have that added feature. So you can suck, and then it grinds up the leaves and bags them. I used to have to do that when I lived in Iowa. Here's a tarp, not much off. Oh, here's my little 8 amp. Yeah, this is the little 8 amp, 4.5 inch Bauer angle grinder that I have. $29.99. I think I got mine for, yeah, either that or $25. It was a really good deal. 33% off is a good deal for this too. So that's a good price. $29. That's pretty cool. Here's an old school looking Chicago Electric impact wrench. $35. Oh my God. That's pretty cheap. I mean, if you need an impact, if you just need the absolute cheapest thing to get your lug nuts off, quickly, I mean, I guess a breaker bar would be cheaper, but this thing will give you some speed for only $35. It's a canvas tarp. I don't know how good those are. There's a little spotlight. You can outfit your rig there. A little vacuum, not much off. Any of these, none of these are that exciting. That is kind of cool though, $35 for a retractable cord reel, triple bank. I need something like that, a retractable cord where I can just pull it and it just winds back up. I'm so sick of winding cables back up. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I actually would like to have that, $35. It's a 16/3 gauge. There's a little mini die grinder, only $30, and it's the Chief brand. That'd be cool. I got the super cheap brand that they have though, for, I don't know, $15 maybe. Mini die grinder. Oh, this looks nice. 18-inch step stool working platform. That looks cool. I have the longer version. This is like a 40-inch long step stool platform. It might be a little bit taller too. But these are really nice. They come in handy. More than you would, at least for me, more than I thought I'd be using it. I use them all the time. I just set tools on them next to me, use them as little tables, sit on them as little stools, of course, stand on them. Yeah, $30. I think that's a good deal. Oh, only 12% off. Ugh. I don't get out of bed for 12% off. Sorry. Ooh, I think I was going to get this. Is this a smaller set? They do have, maybe they have a larger set of these that was on sale last month for 25% off. Screw extractor. All right, I think I have this one. If it's not this one, they may have like an alternate version of this, but these Cobalt strut step drills, pretty nice, 35 bucks, not a good deal though. This thing, oh, precision little, 25 bucks I do think is a good deal if you're gonna get into a rotary tool. You got a little accessory kit there. Yeah, it's probably sweet. Here's a little, oh my gosh, 30 bucks for a little circular saw, 12 amps. It's got the edge guide, laser, 30 bucks. Yeah, that's a good deal. Ooh, turbo cup wheel. Nice. 25 bucks. 37% off. It's a good deal. Ooh, this looks nice. I do want the cordless one though, but they don't have a cordless, brushless one yet. So I've been holding out either for the Bauer or the Hercules. Oh, maybe the Hercules one is brushless. But I think it was like only a 12 volt, whereas the Bauer was a 20 volt. Then here's a 5.5 amp cutout tool, $29. That's a good price, but I just want the cordless one though. Little quarter sheet Hercules sander with soft start, 30 bucks, good price. Some security lights, not much off there. Some parallel clamps, 20% off, good deal. This thing, that's a good price already. I mean, 14% off of it is nice, but at 35, it's a good deal. At 30 bucks, it's an even better deal. This is way cheaper than what you're gonna get if you go to Home Depot or something like that and grab this. I do have a 6-foot. I have a similar. I mean, I have the it's the Rigid brand, which I think is probably the one to get if you want the real big heavy duty one. I'm a professional plumber one. But as far as I can tell, this one is pretty comparable to that. Maybe not built to the highest quality like the Rigid one is, but it's only 30 bucks and it's 6 foot. So this thing will pay for itself if you have to clear a clog, absolutely. And you'll be ahead a couple $100 instead of having to call a plumber. Oh, here's a 20 gauge little crown stapler. That's kind of cool. 28 bucks. I don't know if I need it. If I needed it, I would grab it for that much. Here's a 19 pocket 17-inch tool tote. I might end up getting something like this. I want something with even more pockets though. Like 19 isn't all that much. I think my Husky Tech bag, which I'll have to do a review and a tour of, has like 47 pockets or 50 or something. So there's pockets everywhere, and I still wish there was more. Pneumatic 1/4 inch, nice. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I dig this thing. I have one of these. I want to get another one too. Oh, it's only 20 bucks. I've been waiting for it to go back on sale, so I'm definitely gonna grab one of these at least. I kind of want one of these like almost on every bench. Although I will link I will link to it. I found one on Amazon. It does cost more, but it just has even more bits and more drivers. Looks pretty sweet. So I will link to that. So if you want one that's even more, I think it's like $40. But it's more complete. So this one at only $20 is awesome. I love this thing. I have it on one of my benches, and I'm like, man, I wish I had this upstairs, also on this other bench here, and then I wish I had one in my van. Like, you just kind of want it on every one of your main workbenches. Like when a tool is so indispensable, I like to have it in my van, in my main workshop, and then in my upstairs other workshop. And then if it's really indispensable, you want it at like every single bench, everywhere, like some of the basic things that I have. But anyways, I'm getting caught up. It's nice. 20 bucks. I think it's awesome. It's really awesome. Flat free tire, welding, respirator, silica, concrete, dust. I think I have this one. I think this is one, or maybe I have a different one. But I found it to be pretty comfortable. There's a little high visibility socket set from Pittsburgh, 18 bucks. I'm not like a huge fan of those kind of ones. I'd rather get like a bigger set. But there's a cast steel tamper. Yeah, I'd like to get that. 25 bucks. There's a welding clamp. I do not like this power bank work light thing. I think it just has like that kickstand there, so you can only kind of just angle it slightly up or angle it slightly even more up but that's about it, and just kind of set it on the ground. It's not very versatile. I don't know if you could even mount it on the wall and have it like stay in position for tilting it. Ooh, 23 gauge pin nailer. I want that. $24. I need that. I'll probably get that. 700 lumens. That's pretty bright for only $20. That's actually pretty interesting. All the other, when I looked at their LED headlamps before at Harbor Freight, and I didn't see anything that ever impressed me, but this actually looks like it has some nice stats. Curious to see what kind of battery it has and what kind of build and quality and features it has. But yeah, I might check that out for only $20. A good headlamp is really nice to have. I can't believe how cheap this is. $19 for that for this little 12-volt Warrior set. It's just crazy. That just blows my mind. Here's a cheap tool belt. I don't know how comfortable that is. $18. It looks like they're kind of the thin ones. I wonder what kind of padding that the waist belt has on it. Here's a Bowie knife. Weird. Brake bleeder and vacuum kit. I don't know that I don't think I would actually trust that thing. $20. I tried one of their other vacuum bleeder kits for brakes and I didn't like it. It was like the Maddox one, which was supposed to be better, but I just didn't end up liking it. I returned it. I was getting little bubbles through, so. Here's a 1/2-inch drive quick release extension bar set. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I'd be down for that. I don't know that I need it, but it's pretty nice. $18. That's a good deal. There's another wheel, cargo bar. 1700. Oh, that's bright too. They're coming out with some brighter things. That's interesting. Braun might be up in their light game. $18. I'd be interested in trying that for 18. Here's the Harbor Freight Tool power strip, $17. It's a nice set. Look at this. You get the stubby and the regular ones, 32 pieces, only $18. This is a great starter wrench set. I'm interested in how good these binoculars are. I'd like to try them. $18. Looks like a good deal. There's some jumper cables that are only 17. Generator adapter. Floodlight. Ooh, those are nice. 11-inch long reach. These are the icons. So this is their high end, their top brand. $16. It's a pretty good deal. Here's a little Braun, more of a flood. I guess that's flood and spot. $15. Little headlamp. Here's another one of the pliers. This is a 45-degree angle at $16. Those are nice. Another spotlight. Some tarp. Good deal on that tarp there. There's a breaker bar. That looks like a heavy-duty one. 1/2-inch, 25 inches, $13. That's a good deal. And it's got the kind of the heavy-duty build there, where the anvil is the large part and the flat is the bar. So it looks pretty strong. And it'll have a lifetime warranty, so. Some solar security kits. I'd like this air wedge and leveling tool. $14. Might pick one of those up. Swivel casters, trash bags. You got your tarp there. Ammo can. That's a good deal. $10 for the ammo can. More tire. Oh, I'm interested. I would like to check these out. These diamond tip Quinn screwdrivers look pretty nice. $11, $12. I have this Quinn contour gauge. I think I got it for like $10, just like this. It's pretty nice. I recommend it. Hawkbill flip knife. Yeah, I'd like to get that. That looks like a good price. $10. Those look like pretty nice gloves there. Looks like they got the protection on the back. And then there's touchscreen fingers on them. $13 is okay. Toolbox liner, 28% off. It's a pretty good deal. Detail spray air gun, only $10. Come on, get that. Ooh, here's the little one. If it's your small little whatever there, 30% off. liquid transfer pump. That's pretty cheap. I think it runs on like D batteries or something though, some sort of battery like that. So I think I passed on it when I saw that. Poly sheeting for only $10. Toe straps for $9. Here's a very small impact rated titanium drill bit set for $10. I just think that's a little bit limited in the sizes. Might as well just get a bigger set. Lock hitch pin, power plunger. I want to get one of these, and it's $8. It's on sale now. I'm gonna get one of those. I was thinking about some of these bike locks. Just, I know it's not like the biggest security, but it's helpful. Probably gonna get that axe if I don't have it for only $7. I might get one of these. I might get a couple of these bicycle lifts. This would help. I got bicycles everywhere in my garage. Grinder brush kit. That looks nice. $8. Yeah, that looks good. Where's that stretch wrap stuff? That's a good deal. $7. Ooh, I'm gonna get this if I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get a couple of these 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch drive star bit socket set. Yeah, that's cool. I got the Icon one, which is like more complete, and I guess no skip. But I want this one too. Sorted grinding accessories. Cool. All right. USB A to C, $8. Good deal. Here's a little tire. All right, we're on the last page. The final, I think, 14 or so, or whatever it is. Terry cloth towels. Let's power through. Really, I need to refocus. Stubby wrench organizer. Hey, that's cool. $6. Go ahead and get it. If you got stubbies and you need them organized. Hopefully it has enough slots. Self-drilling screw. I have a ton of these little hardware things. I have almost every one that they have on the shelf there at Harbor Freight. They come in handy. They're not the best quality. I've had a lot of screws where the heads are just totally messed up or the tips are messed up and I can't even use them, but most of them are good. And they're just so cheap, and it's a nice little variety, and they're well organized, and you get a little box. So I do recommend just having a bunch of these. For $7, if it saves you a trip to the hardware store, it's totally worth it. I mean, just for the gas and time you'd have to spend to go and get something. So have a bunch of these on hand. Buy like all of them, even ones you think you don't need. I have oh my God, how many of these bags do I have? I think I bought, I don't know that I've ever seen them at $4. I have 7 or 8 of these, and I make different kits of them, and they're pretty handy. They're cheap. They have a lot of little pockets, so you can keep things organized. 21 pockets, 12 inches, little purse style thing. You can make one, make them different kits for different things. So like electrical or whatever it is, like a plumbing one, whatever. Solid more tires, casters, 25% off. Oil filter pliers. I think I have those. I think I have ones just like that. $5. That's a good deal. Here's a machete. $6 for a machete. Here's one of the waterproof storage containers. $7. Those are pretty nice. They have the other different storage containers I have there. The yellow and black ones, and then the black ones with the clear lid, and the yellow trim, I guess. And then I have the clear ones. A bunch of those. I buy those when they're on sale. So. I love all those for organizing my stuff. They're cheap. I think these ones are built to a bit higher quality though. But they're more expensive, so that's why I didn't buy them, because I have just dozens and dozens of the other ones. General purpose synthetic leather utility gloves. 2 pair. $6. Sweet deal. Penetrant Pro. I just bought some of this. I think their price normally is pretty good, but $4.99 I think is even better. Get some. I mean, if you don't have it, you should get some of this. You should have some of this on hand. Painter's tape. I don't know. If it's painter's tape, and I like using this painter's tape for labeling things, although I do like the white even better because I can color code it. But in a pinch, you can use this painter's tape for stuff. I would use this for stuff where you're not actually painting, probably, or when it's not like mission critical painting. like a line. I don't know that I would trust this. If I'm painting and I want the line to be perfect, I buy the very best Frog or 3M stuff. Probably 3M, because I just don't want to mess around. I want that line to be perfect and straight and not bleed over, because when you're painting, you just don't want to mess it up. So it's worth it to pay more for mission critical situations. Reflective strips. Those are cool. There's some cheap little hang-alls. Some swivel casters. Here's another one of these little assortment things. Yeah, they're on sale, dude. I would grab them. I might grab some more of ones that I've like some of them I've, just run through all of the hardware in them. I'm mounting some magnetic strips right now, and I've been just going through all the sizes. And then when I don't have the appropriate size, then I use one a little bit short, a little bit too long, and just kind of make it work. You use up all the ideal ones, and then you start going a little bit longer. You're cutting them off out of the back and stuff. Doing what you can. Here's a little 3-tap, only $4. That's pretty sweet. Here's one of these 14-in-1 painter's tools. These are pretty good to have. $4. I think I'll grab one of those. I don't have one. Here's some camo rope for only $4. That's a pretty sweet deal. I have a bunch of these I have several of these. These are pretty nice, especially for $3. I bought a whole bunch of them when they were on sale. Thought I had way more than I needed, but now I'm utilizing like every single one of them and bought a whole bunch more. Here's some paint brushes. Here's some cheap, $3 for those? Okay, if you're doing some work on the floor and you can't afford anything else, definitely just get these for $3. There's no excuse not to have those. There's a little 6 and 12 volt tester, $3. Nice to have. Good little tool. I don't know that I've ever used one of those because I just have a multimeter. But yeah. Here's some bit set, all number 2s, Phillips. There's a little fire starter, which is cool, $169. These things are fun, just to mess around with. Give it to the kids. Wait, no, scratch that. It was fun for me to play around with that as a kid, I guess. Here's a magnetic bit holder for $149. I might grab a few of these just because these are handy to just have around everywhere. I like chucking one of these up in my drill, and then I can easily pop bits in and out just quick if I'm doing stuff. Cable ties, 24 inches, 10-pack for $149. That's a steal. And they got the black ones too. Go for it. I think I bought those last time I was there. Foam brushes, various sizes, very cheap. Jumbo bike hook. I like these things. Those are nice. Those jumbo utility hooks. Here's the cheap little socket rails that are $1. And then we got a detail steel brush, 69 cents. And that is everything for October. So I definitely got some stuff that I'm going to buy here. I think mainly most excited about that grinder and the sander. And yeah, that's probably it. But yep, going to be doing this regularly here. I do the other coupons as well. And then if there's special sales and things like that, check my channel, and I do tool reviews and how-tos. All right, see ya.